Hey, what's up, AJT fam? I hope you guys had a great day today. I hope you enjoyed the WIC show that the NASDAQ put on for us today. It was very, very entertaining. Hopefully it didn't mess you guys up too bad. I know a couple of guys in the community got messed up with it, stopped out because they really didn't understand. And I guess if you don't know and you don't understand and you didn't ask me, I guess that was the best thing to do. But it was the NASDAQ was broken. It was a server issue, and it wasn't just one broker. It was several brokers. I know IB and TD, or now Schwab, were having the same issues. So I still use Thinkorswim for my charting, which is now part of Schwab. And it was kind of doing the same thing too. So it wasn't just one broker that was dealing with the issues, but it was fun while it lasted. But this video is about earnings, the earnings trade today, so we're not going to talk about that much. But my question to you guys right now is, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be a consistently profitable trader, a successful trader? How bad do you want it? I know you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know who ET is, Eric Thomas. And this video he put out a while ago, good while ago, I think it was the first video of his that went viral. It's when he was telling the story about the guru and the young mentee. And the guru went through all of these things to get him to understand that if you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So you want to be, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. That's the answer to that question. If you have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And the next question you want to ask yourself is, what are you willing to do to get it? All right, what are you willing to do to get it? Yeah, it's got to be in reason now. I'm not talking about any crazy stuff. But you want to ask yourself these two questions tonight. Look at yourself in the mirror. Be honest with yourself. And ask yourself. Now, if you're willing to do whatever it takes to get it, then join me. I can get you there. I know exactly what it takes. But you have to be willing to do what it takes. You can't run around and try to find a shortcut. I've been there, done that. I know the traps. And I'm trying to teach you guys every day. So if you're willing to do whatever it takes, if you're willing to start and tear yourself down and build yourself back up so that you could sustain a long-term career in trading, then you want to take advantage of these spots we got left starting next month. I keep my community small. It's a lifetime commitment for me and you. And, once you get it, you come back every now and then for a tune-up. But other than that, you off and running. So if you got any questions, just hit me up, ed@averagejoetrader.org. If you know anybody that needs it, let them know. Pass it on. I don't do any ads or any email marketing and none of that garbage. So if it works for you, pass it on. If it's not, don't say a damn thing. How about that? All right, so ANET. This one was a little bit odd today, and this happens every now and then. The announcement comes kind of off time. Like you have these that say they announce at 4 o'clock, 4:05, 4:10, 4:15. Some will announce at 4:05 and they have 4:15. Some will announce at 4:02 and they say 4:05. So it kind of messes up the announcement candle. All right, so this, you're looking at a 2-minute chart right now. Because this came at an off time, I was like, well, let me look at the 2-minute chart. Let me get the level here. And you could see how we kind of wicked up on these candles here, but we were holding support. Each time we were making a higher low. So once we took out the high of this body, I was ready to go in. So here's how it looked on the 5-minute chart. But this is, where I went to get in. And, it kind of traded sideways for a while. The conference call kicked in. We got the first push up. And I think I took all of it off at 185. And I was waiting and I said, okay, you guys, if you didn't get this trade here over 186, there's room to 190. All right, 190 is where we had a lot of the option flow here. And so there were a lot of calls at 190. The biggest number was at 195. I didn't think we'll get 195. We may get it tomorrow, but I don't have any shares holding. But I still think we get 195 tomorrow. But there was a lot of calls, weeklies, at 190, and then there's about 700 more at 195. So those were the two big numbers I was looking at. So 190, and that's why I called 190. Okay, and you know that. I've showed you this. We went through this process in the class. And we talk about it all the time when we get, start looking at these earnings. So that's where I got 190 from. But it did not fill. This did not fill. I had a 190 target in. For some reason, it did not fill. And it's probably because of the spread. Because it got kind of spready up here. So when it looked like it wasn't going to come back, I went ahead and took 2/3 off. And sorry about my phone, guys. I took 2/3 off. And, I said I'll leave the rest on for 190. And sure enough, it hit 190 right at the close. Now, you guys has been with me a while. You've seen this happen many times. You've seen me sit and hold the last piece as long as we're holding support. And I'm ready to hold it overnight. And then on the last candle going into the close, bam, it hits our target. And it went all the way up to the linear regression channel right here. So this is the linear regression channel on it. If you guys are not paying attention to my lessons and you don't understand the importance of the linear regression channels, being able to read those, understanding the power of the 60-minute chart, you better start over, because you're missing out, and it could explain why you're having a hard time being profitable. But it ran right to that linear regression channel, and that was that. That's where it stopped. So really, really good earnings trade. We made, I know I'm gonna get email wanting to know how much we made. 24.70.23, and that's not bad. I didn't trade this full size. I only traded this 300 shares because I knew I had to leave, around 4:30, and I actually had to get in this a little bit early because I was getting in the car, and I didn't want to miss out if we, pushed up. Fear of missing out. But this wasn't a bad entry because we were making, higher lows, higher highs. We were grinding up and holding support. So it wasn't a bad entry. It was just a little bit early for what I normally like to do. But I didn't have a choice. And you can see if I had waited, I would have missed this. I would have missed this. But all in all, a pretty decent trade. I'm looking forward to these earnings to get better. I understand now why the market has been moving the way it has. I mean, I know you've heard me say the market was broken before, but it literally has been broken. I mean, the NASDAQ servers and it's literally been broken. And hopefully they got it fixed, because if you look at Tesla, the Tesla chart, after 130, it just kind of smoothed out. But Tesla was a really, really nice trade. But we did the recap on it earlier today in chat. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.